Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all here. Today's video, guys, well, I ran out of time today to do a repair or unboxing, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you I got all the whatnot items shipped out. That's what I've been doing, and my shop looked like a tornado come through here, so I cleaned it up. So I decided we're going to do a little tour of the museum today and talk about a few knives here and there. So that's what we're going to be doing, and it's going to be fun. But I got some good news on my daddy's knife. I got a call out of the blue, and I'll be sharing that with you when I show it over here. So it's going to be a great day in the knife shop, guys. It already has been. Got everything shipped out, cleaned up the shop, and I reorganized some stuff. So it's a great day. Great day in the knife shop. I love it. Good stuff, y'all. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, we'll start right here. I got this display case right here from the world famous Michael Hill. That's where I got my Halloween knives right now. That ain't a Halloween knife, but it is I think it's a Harvest orange pocket one. I think it was. I can't remember, but it's a pretty orange, and that's a muskrat I found up in Manchester, Georgia. But I got these knives over here, y'all. I'm looking to trade these things. These are the Zach Brown knives. Just send me an email at knifeproxx@gmail.com. And we talk about the trade for all three. I don't have the sheaths or the boxes. Well, I think I do have one of the boxes, but you see how much these things were going for at one time. Yes, the vermin right here. That's that top one right there. Anyway, I think I got the boxes, but no sheaths. I don't know if I got the box for that one. I think I got the two boxes for that one. Anyway, offer me up something. I'm really looking for some Halloween knives and some rust locks. So y'all send me whatever, and I'm taking all offers in consideration. So the Zach Brown knives, the Southern Grind, because I want to make room for some Halloween knives and more case knives. Right here, guys, that's signed by CJ Buck. I got that in from Mr. Keith up in Minnesota. Beautiful piece, but just some beautiful pieces. There's my Kodiaks here, but that right there, Vincent Lepresti donated that to the Knife Museum. That's the Mammoth Tusk. If y'all remember, it come in broke. I repaired the handle. He donated it to the shop. But just some good stuff here, guys. Some Zippos with Bigfoot right here. Ain't that cool? Love that K-bar I got from Mark Lamb up in Kentucky. Hoorah. Of course, Mr. Bucky, and you got Mr. Cutter. There's a bunch of my bucks right there, guys. Got some buck, like belt buckles in the background. I got a bear belt buckle, and I got a wooden buck. I guess it's like a little, I don't know what that is, but it holds a knife, put it that way. Then you got some old timers. You got some Boca Tree brands right there. That knife was sent in to me right here. Beautiful piece. Then you got the Camillus. You got Kent. Beautiful pieces. That right there is case. All these are cases. I got that from Mr. Nathan Calhoun at Calhoun Knives. We did some trading. Up here is Imperial, Providence Cutlery Company, and the Colonial. That axe was sent in to me by Second Chance George. Mr. Lance Tyler gave me that one. I bought that King Cutter sign over in Columbus, Georgia. Phoenix City, Alabama at Angel's Antiques. I got a bunch of challenge coins there. There's King Cutters. I got that one on tray from Mr. Matt Helms, Knife Crazy. Eric Reynolds sent me that one in. Got a bunch of these King Cutter straight razors right here. King Cutter scissors. Got these Randalls. The Jimmy Lyle knife. There's the Randalls here. There's some Randalls here. That one was given to me by D.I. Dave. That one right here I bought from Garriga, and I bought these two from Randall. That's a copper companion, and that's a camp. I forgot the name of it, but it's a camping. Something to do with camping. It'll be right here. Can't remember. You got the Randall patch. There's a Randall Zippo. And you got this Veterans Forever Z Zippo in here. Look here. That's a Boker Tree brand made from a Sherman tank right there. That steel, the Damascus steel, is actually made from a Sherman tank. What my uncle got killed from. This is his memorial. He never got a burial. He was killed in action. His remains have yet to be found. That's my uncle JW. That was killed in World War II. He was a tank driver, a Sherman tank driver. And that's why I bought that, to commemorate him. But there's the correspondence between my granny and even Abrams right here. See, that's what the Abrams tank was named after him. That's pretty cool. You see the date. But she never found out what actually happened to her son, and they didn't even give her a flag. But I've since gotten flags from several folks, and I appreciate it. And he did get a Purple Heart, but nobody knows where it went. So several folks have sent me one in. I appreciate it so much. These are all World War II knives. Well, of course, that one ain't, and these two ain't. But like that one is. That one's a Coast Guard World War II knife. These are, that USA stands for U.S. Army. Same as that one right here. I'm looking for a USN one of these. So if y'all want to trade for one of them knives over there, y'all let me know. But that right there is an emergency fishing knife. These are engineering knives here. There's a Purple Heart Challenge coin someone sent in. Now these right here, guys, let's do this. This right here I'm buying from Mr. Vincent LaPresti. We've agreed on a price, and I'll be sharing that with you soon. But this oak, and that's real glass right here. This is the original display case from 1976. Ain't that cool? And it's even got the original prices right here, guys. Original prices. But right here, guys, is some of my premium case knives. Right here. Okay. These 7 knives right here. Right here. That's the red letter 1978. Sent in to me by Mr. Dave Antez. Appreciate it so much, man. That right there was sent in by Mr. Dave Antez. Me and Mr. Ken Hall from Pennsylvania did some horse trading on them too. I just bought these from Deep South Cutlery. There's a 1985 new old stock I got from a hardware store. Or well, they bought it from the family that owned Vincent's Hardware in a hardware store in Lucedale, Mississippi. And I bought those from them after they bought it from the family that owned that. They shut down in 1990, guys, and they had several case knives in there. And I was able to buy one of the sets here, and that's a whole set that come in a pumpkin seed box. Beautiful stag. Right there, I got in a collection from a pawn shop over in Opelika, Alabama. That's a Marlin Spike. It's a 73. That right there from Mr. Wade Helms. We traded for that one and that one for some knives. Both of these are case tested. That right there is like I think it's, actually redid that tip right there, but it's a 90. Ain't that cool? It's Darren handles. I like it just because I redid that tip right there. And it's got a great spring, and I just put it in there to be beside it. But that's a razor. I think it's a 71. And all that's a X's, I think so. I forgot what is that right there. That's a 65 to 70 red bone. And the pattern number on it is 06244. Very pretty. And this one right here is X's under slimline trapper or a farmer's knife. See that red bone right there? That streak? Look at there. Ain't that cool? Beautiful, beautiful piece. Love that. And I got it right beside. I got a phone call the other day out of the blue from my brother. And this is my daddy's knife. If y'all remember, I put that handle on the back side because the back of the this side was broken up a little bit, and I took it off and put this. Took me 3 knives, 3 bone knives. Put the first one on there, it was too short up here. Put the second one on here, it was too short back here. But that piece fit just right. Broken tip, one up I bought up there in Catala, Georgia. But that piece right there, I keep saying it looks like a piece of candy. But this is my daddy's knife, the first knife ever of me remembering seeing. I was probably 3 or 4 years old, I can't remember. But it is a 65 to 70 right there. Ain't that cool? But that's, my brother told me that you might as well just keep that knife over there, because if he gets it, it's gonna get scratched up. It's gonna be put in a drawer somewhere. It's gonna be forgotten about. But in here, it's gonna be forever on display, and I'm very proud to have that knife. But look at all these knives, guys. That right there is a X's under. I think it's got the model number on it, so that would be 49 up to 65. And that right there is that loom fixture. I bought 6 knives for 140 bucks, about $20, 23 bucks I think I paid for that, if you average it all out. That right there was given to me by Mr. Dennis Barfield. He actually came to the knife museum here, and he said that belonged to his granddaddy. That's a tested, a 6375 pattern. Ain't that cool? Green bone. But that pheasant knife I bought from Vincent LaPreci at the knife show. But these are my premium case knives, guys. Here's a 65 to 69 red bone, and that pattern is a 6292. It's a jackknife. Ain't that pretty? Just good stuff right here, guys. Good stuff. That right there's a moose. Paid 70 bucks for this thing. Got like that dark brown or chocolate bone right here. Beautiful piece. That right there is a 79. That moose is nice. Just got that one in from Mr. Dan Privin from Columbus, Georgia. That's a sleeve board. Some people call it a sunfish. Just some Opinels and Victorinoxes, but these are nice Gerber knives. I got 2 Guardians right here. Just some good stuff in here, y'all. Good stuff. Now this is slap full of knives right here. Y'all know my Remington display. We'll talk about that in a minute, but look here. Just slap full of knives. And I can't put out nowhere. Just full of knives. Ain't that cool? That right there, I bought this up at the Atlanta Blade Show last year, and I filled it up. It took me about a year, well, probably 9 months. But got some great knives. I actually bought that knife, and this one right here was sent to me by Mr. Randy Wells from, I think he lives in Tennessee. He's a great guy, but that one's the only one that's boned. The other ones are Delrin. That's a pretty knife. That's sterling silver right there. Beautiful piece. I got another Remington right there. And this here is my IXL. I bought one up in Danville, Kentucky, right there. That right there I bought from Mr. Rex Wiseman. That right there, and I forgot where I got that one. That one actually has scrimshaw engraved in that bone right there. Ain't that cool? And that's a little sheath for it. That right there I got from Mr. Wade Helms. I absolutely love them old codgers there. And they're worried about that bear right there. See that bear with the bear cubs? Ain't that cool? And I just got some metal signs. And there's some more Remington knives right there. Ain't that cool right there? Right there's a pearl handle. Girl Scout, complete set, mint. I got some more wire jackknives. There's a Girl Scout compass with a box. I think that was given to me by Mr. Reggie from Arkansas and Mrs. Tora. Pretty cool, ain't it? That right there was given to me by my dad and mom right when I got back home from Desert Storm in 91. I absolutely cherish that right now. And I put that feather, I bought this feather up in Gatesville, Georgia. It was in that back room back there, and I bought that. I hung it up right here. But here's my Baron Sun right here. Display. I'm missing 3 fixed blades. But here's some beautiful stag trappers right here. That's a razor Baron Sun. And there's my elevator show knife, 2025 right here. Beautiful stag. And there's my elevator show knife from 2024. But all these are just random Baron Sun knives. I'm fixing to toast that one. I toasted this one today. Actually, ain't that beautiful, ain't it? I didn't film it, but it was a little bit light, kind of like that was. It was actually lighter than this side, but put oil in there, and it darkened up really good. I love it. Somebody suggested that. Thinking about doing this one here. This was my Deep South knife club, and you see the stag on it. It just ain't got no color. It's got the I'm thinking about cutting them grooves a little bit wider and deeper. You see that side, you got some groove in there, but I'm gonna toast this thing here. But it's gonna be a great looking knife when I get done with it. But again, I toasted that one today. Good little collection right here. There's some Zippos. Some Zippos with a Marine Corps cover. I got the Marine Corps cover from Mr. Rex Wiseman. Got that from Mr. Lance Tyler. And all these marbles I got from Mr. Dave Antes here. Right here. That right there comes from Mr. Keith from Minnesota. I got that from Mr. Seth Bond. He gave that to me. That's actually a real Shat and Morgan. It was missing that pin. Beautiful bone here. Got that from Mr. Dave Antes. I picked that up from somewhere. I can't remember. Where I picked that one up. That one was sent to me from Florida. That one right there was down in Albany. That is a Remington. Right there, DuPont. That was from 1933 up to 40. Pretty cool, ain't it? Beautiful piece. That one right there was sent in. I think we did a trade. I actually broke the doggone saw. It's on video. I let it slam too hard. It broke the end of the saw. I don't forget where we traded from. But that right there is my Desert Storm Ontario Knife Company right there. K-bar actually was given to me over in Desert Storm in Kuwait, or not Iraq. It was in Saudi Arabia before the war started. Right there. All these marbles here. That right there is an Imperial. That right there is a Robeson Cutlery Company. Big Daddy Barlow. And them two right there, I just like the way they look. Those are Imperial Boy Scout knives. I really like the way they printed the Boy Scout symbol on there. And these are just old pamphlets. And that right there is and the article. These safety axes also come from Mr. Dave Antes. But right down here, guys, is some fishing knives. I've got to find me a light that goes in here. But right, all these knives come from England. Ain't that cool? And these are just Schrade Imperial. Let me open this up. See here, Schrade and Imperial. I mean, just Schrade is what these are. Mint. All of them are mint. And you got, this is just some Desert Storm stuff that was sent in, and I bought some stuff too. You got some of the Desert Storm cards. You got that case back there that says the Desert Storm. I bought that piece right there. Just some cool stuff right here. That knife was given to me by Mr. Wade Helms when we worked at the park, along with that sheath, back in probably 2010. Ain't that cool? And then it's just more Marine Corps and military stuff right up in here. You got some trench lighters. You got a USMC razor right there. See that? I bought these Army men. They're actually from World War I. They're old. Bought them up in Catala. But you can just see some good stuff in here. Good stuff, y'all. Moving on over here, here's some of my books. I got plenty more. But this right here is my Western knives. Right here. With a Western book right here. That's a knife. That's a nice book if you can find it. And that right there was given to me. I can't remember. There's a bunch that I cannot remember, guys. But I've actually bought this one right here up in Barnesville, Georgia at the antique shop. I think I gave $65 for it. It is a Western camp knife. Mint. Ain't that cool? I would say it's 98% mint. All these are my good, the hammer brands. I've worked on several of them. And that right there, that one works right there. And that's a hammer brand fixed blade. This queen set was given to me by Mr. Kendall Stoltz from Tennessee. Love that. It's a salute to Kentucky. These are more queen knives. And this one here was just sent in. I had to fix the back of his top hat on the drill instructor. Hoorah. Just some good stuff, guys. More queen here. All of them are queens right there. And these are queen. Got the queen logos or the tank stamps. And right here is just a hodgepodge of that's a Camillus. A Cattaraugus. That's a Cattaraugus. That right there is a Cutmaster. This was given to me by Rasputin's Castle at the Atlanta Blade Show 2024. See what that is. Stainless Cutlery Company, New York City. Ain't that cool? Beautiful. Beautiful camp knife. Love that shield. That PAL was traded to me by Mr. Wade. I bought that one at an antique shop over in Lynette, Alabama. But just some more. I've worked on that Imperial. I worked on that one. I worked on that PAL. That was given to me by Mr. John Merritt out there at the Wiggins Trade Days last year in April. Pretty cool, man. Good stuff. Got some more case knives right here, guys. That is an ex-Zunder. That Marlin Spike was made for the Canadian Army. Traded for that. And you got all these little case knives here. That right there is a WR casing. So that's probably the oldest case knife I got. Then you got some fixed blades. That right there is a Marlin Spike right here. I bought that one from Mr. Rex Wiseman out at the Wiggins Trade Days. Got that one right here from Mr. Kendall Stoltz. This is actually a jean case. See that? Ain't that cool? Mr. Kendall Stoltz. Case exchanger I bought up in Pine Mountain, Georgia. Paid $175 for it. There's some more case knives right here. That one's the test that I found in the bottom of the bucket of knives on Peaches to Beaches last year. I just went over this one here, but there it is, case tested. Thing's in great shape. Hear that snap? Bone is beautiful. This up here. I got this sticker laid out. I got to put it on my wall of fame. 865 Knives. He gave it to me while we was up there at the Danville Knife Show. But this right here, guys, I absolutely love this set. I know I've talked about it, but Eric Reynolds gave me that one. I bought that one from Deep South Cutlery. I bought this one from Mr. Rex Wiseman. Mr. D.I. Dave gave me that one. I bought that one years ago. I bought this case exchanger from Mr. Curtis at the last, and he's a Navy vet too, and a submarine vet. So he rode in a submarine. I think right after Wade got out, I think he served, but he'll be at the Ellaville Knife Show. But I bought this case exchanger from him from $175, and this is the first display case I filled up, guys. It was so much fun, so much fun. I actually got the last knife right here. Where is it at? Right here from Mr. Crawford, Carolina Knives. Right here. That's Wade's grandson. Bought this from Deep South Cutlery. That's some beautiful stag on that Kodiak. There's Deep South Cutlery actually gave me this for my knife museum. Just good stuff, y'all. I've got so many Zippos. I'm looking for another one of these. That's got the Army hat that Mr. Lance Tyler gave me. But you see, all these are filled up. I think I got a little bit of room I'm saving. Absolutely love them two right there. Love my Zippos. I got some more room right here. I'm saving these spots for Harley, because all of them are Harley. Because Mr. Lance Tyler gave me like 14 of those. But look here. I love them two right there. I got the small one and the big one. And finally got me a black one. I got a black one, a white one, and a red one. I think that's all the colors that they make. But see that? Knife and gun show. See that? Ain't that cool? But I just love to turn these on, guys, and just watch them. Mr. Randy Wells gave me that one too. He's from Tennessee. But good stuff. Good stuff, y'all. I love it. This is my desk. Of course, it's a mess. But there's my TV, my computer, my Apple computer. And there's the Wall of Fame mat right there. Ain't that awesome? Awesome stuff. My printers. This is the printer I use for the letters. But this is the one. This has been a lifesaver, a game changer when I do the auctions now. These things will spit it out. Sure will. But love this stuff, guys. Love my books. Love all this stuff, man. I got so much stuff I could display. I just ain't got no room. And Mr. Mark Reynolds built me this sign. He met me at the Atlanta Blade Show in 2024. Drove all the way down from Kentucky to give me this. Ain't that cool? He made that. Beautiful. And this is the showpiece. When you walk into the door, you'll see this. Very cool. Now, Mr. Kendall Stoltz also gave me one of these, and I bought one too. But there is some of my Marines I served with. Right there. That's Bed Betcher from Wisconsin. That's Mr. Spence from Ohio. That's me. That is Baker. He's from the northwest somewhere. Northeast, I mean. I think he has his own charter boat now. Right there is Kelly. He was actually from South America somewhere. But he was a great guy. And that is Booker. I can't quite remember where he's from. But that was my truck that I drove. An 813. I hauled explosives for artillery, and it's pretty cool. Hoorah! But just good stuff, guys. Love my Zippos here too. You got all branches of the military, and then you got a bunch of my ships right here, all the way up and down here. That one right there was actually in the Korean War. We found the veteran that inscribed all the ports that he hit. He's buried up there in Kentucky. Ain't that cool? But I'm looking for one more of these. I'm gonna stick it over there in that corner. But I've got so many knives and tubs, guys. I got knives down there. Just ain't got the room. Guys, I forgot to mention this one here. This is a actual display case I got from Wiggins, Mississippi, that come from the hardware store that closed in Wiggins. It's the 1980s, but it's got the old timer. It's got some Uncle Henry knives. We don't have that many Uncle Henry knives, just 3. But the rest of them are old timers, guys. Ain't that cool? And this one here was given to me by Mr. Kendall Stoltz. It looks like a butcher knife markings up there. I don't know what you call them. It's absolutely beautiful piece, but it is actually a sharp as a razor. I know that. That's the Imperial. I have it up there. This is a Craftsman Barlow. You got Winchester right here, Winchester right there, and then you got an old timer Barlow right there. That's that one right there. Ain't that cool? Look at Craftsman though. Love this stuff, y'all. So this is just gonna be a continuing continuing change. This right here was given to me by Mr. World famous Michael Hale. Right here. See here? I'm going to be putting it up there beside that one because it's got the round end too. This is actually called the hospital bolo. See here? And they didn't use it to chop off limbs on my hospital, but Eric explained that they use it to clear brush to make a hospital out in the field. See that 1911? World War One. That's World War II. I got that in from Texas, and Hambone Blades actually done the handles. Very cool. I'm gonna put that over here. But guys, I found this. This is really sought after right here. They didn't make that many of them. I found this down in Panama City at an antique shop for $150. At 1938 is when Randall was started, but it's just a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece made out of oak, and it's got the Randall paperwork on the back side of it. It's numbered too. I forgot what number mine was, but one sold like this I found online back in like 2019 for like $500 or $600. So I was really lucky to find that. That's like finding a needle in a haystack, this display case. Just amazing. Amazing. I told Val I got to get it. I got it because I've never seen one like that, and I was just starting to buy me a few, you know, and I love them, really do. But there's all my King Cutter right in here now. I've gotten several from different folks. I think that one come to me from Big Jim at Barlow's, over at Barlow Brigade right here. Beautiful stuff. Got that one in on trade. That one's a nice camp knife. I've got a few more to put in here, but I'm running out of room. I actually got this display case from Mr. Drew Barker from North Carolina. But guys, this right here is an interesting piece. Mr. Joe Gangelhoff and James and Jason sent this in to me. Their daddy, that used to sell for Chicago Cutlery, who invented True Home, sent me this. Their daddy put this together in a motel room. Very honored to have this from Mr. Joe and them. But this is the prices of the kitchen knives here. I got one up here. This is 61S. These are the model numbers here, all along here. But I know that says 62S, but this is a 61S right here. But went ahead and put that in there just so I have something up there. So I'm going to be looking for these knives here real soon. Again, Lance Tyler sent me that one, and Mrs. Kim from White Pine, Tennessee. I love that there. She wrote a lot of stuff in there that has everything to do with my life every day. So even Mr. Glenn is in here. Here it is right here. Mr. Glenn, see there? You got Ellaville Knife Show. You got Mr. Wade. You got Lamar. Barlow, Zippo, Bucky. You got Cutter in here somewhere too. It's just, I love just coming here and look at this. Miss Kim, thank you so much for that. There's my other signs right there. Got Mrs. C.J. Buck's signature there. That's an old timer display case. Got Sasquatch there. But this is where I spend a lot of my time, guys. This is my office, and this is just my desk that I use to film on. I film on this side sometimes, and I actually store knives here. This is fixing to go off in a trade. I'll be telling you about that. I opened the box up, and I had to find him a sheath and this camp knife right here. I'm sending to him. But I'll be sharing all that with y'all probably sometime this week. I got to work on that one, but this is where I do the majority of my filming and working on knives. But there's some more of the Zippos. This Zippo display case was given to me by Mr. Huck. Great guy, great guy. But there's my book that I look at probably every day. But it's just a great little place out here, guys, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so glad that I moved into here, because this is what I've always wanted, to be able to show knives, display some of my knives. It's just amazing how it's come together. It's just good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. I love it, really do. Don't forget, guys, if y'all want to trade now, I'm looking to get rid of these Southern Grind knives. No sheath. I know I got the box for that one. I'll have to look in there and see if the box is in there for the other two. But good stuff. And there's Mr. Frost's. Mr. Frost and who else? And Jim Parker. Their signature. I forgot who sent that in, but I love that. Hoorah. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I felt this was much needed, because a lot of the subscribers that have come on didn't ever get to see a tour. They always just see this here and my table over here. But every once in a while, we're going to be doing a tour, just when I get something new in. And because the last time I think I did a tour was right when I first opened, and since then we've probably increased about another 15,000 subscribers. So a lot of people haven't seen it. So I just hope y'all enjoyed it. I really do. And let me know what y'all like. And just love it in here, guys. I absolutely love it. I've spent most of my time in here. This is my office. This is my office, and I'm so honored, so proud to have this. I've always dreamed of a place like this. Zippos. I'm looking for one more of them display cases to put right here. I was going to put that one right here, but decided to put it there. So now I'm looking for one right here, and I don't have no more room for one more. So after that, so it's going to be fun to get it in here and get it filled up, because I have about enough to fill it up. I might have to move some around. I'm just trying to keep the military together. Probably gonna have to go with military and what I got in there, all in this one here. But I do want my ships all on one, so I might have to. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out once I get it in. But it's gonna be fun when I do. It really is. Well, guys, again, I hope y'all enjoyed the tour. I really didn't have much time to do anything else, but I had fun just showing y'all. I really did, and I just want to thank each and every one of y'all that have sent stuff in and contributed. And if I missed your name or didn't show your item or talk about it, I'm sorry, because I am pushed for time. But and guys, I just want to shout out to my brother Robbie Bentley for giving me Dad's knife. Thank you, buddy. You can come over here anytime you want to and look at it, hold it, play with it. So anytime you want to, man. Thank you so much for it, because it means a lot. It really does. Having his knife in here, that's the first knife. That's the knife that got everything going. I was amazed, intrigued on what all he done with that knife, and I always wanted me one. Always wanted me one, a case knife. And my first case knife, guys, is right here. 1977. That's it right there. Ain't that cool? My first case knife. He gave it to me on my 7th birthday. Ain't that awesome? And I cut my thumb. I cut my thumb. It didn't take long, but I learned a lot. Sure did. But I ain't learned enough. I know. But hey, that stuff, that thing is healing up because of that. What's it at? I don't even know where it's at. There it is. Because of the rescue wax. I'm telling you, I've been putting it on there every day. Every day, guys, and it has really healed it fast. I'm telling you, really, really fast. I mean, it's closed up. You see it, the deep part was right in there, and it's still a little bit tender, but it's healed up real good. Mr. Garrett Garriga sells this stuff. Boss Hog Blades on Whatnot. Wicked Wax. Good stuff. He's a good guy too. Good guy. And I haven't used his yet on a cut. I will be doing that too. Mr. Hillbilly Ridge Outdoors. He has some wax too. Here it is over here. Fix and Wax. Right there. I'm gonna be using that on my next boo-boo. Right there. It smells like mint. It smells good. But I'll be trying that next. Fix and Wax. Or Fix and Wax. I don't know what the P stands for. Anyway, Hillbilly Ridge Outdoors. Y'all go check him out. Great guy. I met him up there in Danville, Kentucky. He's an awesome guy. Awesome guy. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Till we meet again, guys. Y'all be like a good night. Stay sharp. So what's the best you can do on them two, buddy?
I did 50 on this one. Gotta be 100 on this one.
100.
I do 45 pounds.
45?
And 100 on this one, out the door on this one. It's 145. Well, out the door for this one. $100.
These are made in the USA, right?
Yep. Yeah. They're
Where did you get that one from? Is there any story behind it?
Well, actually, I sold the other guy. I had them brand new originally, and then he used them for a little bit, and he sold them back. But I gave him more than I normally should because he bought it from us. So I'm trying to. Yeah, they're 150 to almost $200 just for this set. It's got a sharpener in there, or starter or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How about 130 for the two cash? I'm gonna buy them two as well. All right.
Let me see. I might have
Yeah, it's just got the pocket clip in the box here. See? Right there. Little farm hand. I like these little Bear and Sons.
I do 130. I have to do tax. Do 139.75.